All right, so we have a couple more folks on the call, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The way it will work is that I'll run through a couple of things and I'll give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. You can type in on the right side. You saw Tulane Reunions has typed, which is me, and then also Mackenzie typed something, so you can see how to do that and just ask questions towards the end. So with that, really the purpose of our YouTube Live today is to kind of get everyone on the same page, give you guys an opportunity to get more information, and then ask me any questions that are going to help you as committee members. So the first part of the live chat will be about reunion weekend logistics and updates. And then the second part will be about the committee and class giving. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. But again, thank you guys for being on the call. So for reunion weekend, as you're planning ahead, hopefully a lot of you guys have airplane information already set and booked, or you know how you're getting to New Orleans. Hotels or Airbnbs are booked. You may have a couch on your friend's house that you are staying at. But whatever it is, hopefully a lot of those plans are in place. And I want to give you kind of a sense of the weekend. So as you come to campus on Friday, if you go into the LBC, the Peterson lobby, which is across from the new business school on that ground level there, that's where check-in is going to be. And you can come there between 9 and 5 and you'll get a name tag. And that name tag will be helpful for you throughout the reunion weekend so that you can show it to get into different events. Above the Peterson Lounge is something that's called the James Lounge. And we'll have a hospitality suite in there. So it'll be a really nice place for you to just like kind of stop by, get a schedule. I'll be there. There'll be a reunions table and there'll also be breakfast served. So it's a good place for you to get a little bit more information and just kind of take stock about how you want the weekend to go. It can also be a good meeting spot for you all. As you all have probably seen, there's a $25 registration fee online. So as you go through registration, you can pay that in advance. If you or your friends don't want to do that in advance and you're waiting till reunion weekend, you can do that. It will be a $40 charge as opposed to a $25 charge. Within that charge is brunch, the tailgate, and all the other reunion programming that happens throughout the weekend, except for the class party and except for the football game. So that's just something to note as you plan your registration. Also wanted to mention that if you're not coming in till later Friday, you don't get your name tag, there will be a place Saturday before the tailgate where you can check in, get your name tag for all the different events that are going on. All of you guys as committee members are invited to the leadership reception. This will be at 3 p.m. at the President's House. So as you're booking that travel, I would recommend getting in by 3 o'clock because it's a really great event. There will be free food for you all as committee members. There will be also an open bar, and it's a good way to kind of see the other leadership from classes from the 5th reunion all the way up to the 45th reunion. And the way to RSVP to that is you can, of course, email me as your class officer, or you can email reunions@tulane.edu directly, and that will be your way to RSVP to have your name tag and get you into that leadership reception on Friday from 3 to 5. Then as you go on, your class party will be at 9 o'clock at F&M's, as you all know. We have a really great playlist. A lot of the committee members have added different songs to that. It's a Spotify playlist, and it goes out in the Weekly Insider. We still have room for a couple more songs, so feel free to add that. We're just going to shuffle play it, and it's a fun way for you guys to kind of connect with some music that you guys used to like or some new things that you like now. The game time on Saturdays, we kind of look ahead past Friday, past the class party. There will be a announcement probably around October 26th about what time the game time is. And then we'll open the tailgate 4 hours prior to that. And also just wanted to make sure you all knew that on Sunday, there's a really great brunch from 11 to 1. So as you register, I'd recommend you, checking if you are going to be going to that. If you're not, no problem. It is included in your registration fee. That will be at the Glazer Family Club in Ullman Stadium, again, from 11 to 1 on Sunday. We don't have any programming Saturday night after the game, so you may want to think about getting on Open Table or calling your favorite restaurants to make reservations with your friends. There will also be music, of course, down in the French Quarter, which we encourage you guys to check out. And if I can help with any of that, just let me know. So that's a little bit about the reunion weekend and the logistics piece of that. I'm going to pause here. And if you have any questions for me, you can type in on the right-hand side and I will answer them for you. So I'm not getting any questions. So I'm going to keep going, but feel free to type in as I continue. Want to give you guys an update on the committee. We have 68 reunion volunteers, which is really nice because it helps, more people from the class of 2013 to know about the reunion. So thank you all for your time. I wanted to let you know that we had 66 people from the class of 2013 that have registered so far. We also have 44 people from the committee that have given in honor of their 5th reunion. And so that's about 64% of our committee has made that step. And so we thank you all so much for your giving. And if you want to talk about your giving because you maybe haven't had a chance to think about it, I'm happy to talk with you. Or you can also talk with one of our gift chairs, Alexa Schwartz or Michael Lewis, about that. When you look at the class as a whole, we have 110 donors, which is fabulous. We've raised about $30,000, and we're really excited about the momentum we have from the class of 2013. This part of the reunion tradition is important because it helps current students get funding for different programs and scholarships that they need to be successful as a student. And I'll also share that within this cycle, we've rallied 40 people to be new donors. So those are people who've never donated, but they've given in honor of their 5th reunion. So it's really exciting to welcome those new folks on board. So kind of as we stand, wanted to put out some goals to the committee. That would be, we're hoping to have each of you call 5 to 10 of your friends to encourage them to go ahead and register. If they are registered before October 17th, the class party will only be $25 instead of $30. So there's a little bit of incentive to go ahead and register. I know we can sometimes wait to the last minute, but it is a good way to encourage your friends to attend and register, knowing that deadline will increase the price. Also, we're hoping to have 40 more donors from your class. So really, every gift matters. It's really looking at participation. Alexa and Michael, the gift chairs, they both decided to enter into pledges. So pledges help us to maximize reunion giving. So Alexa, for example, is giving like $16.67 a month over the next 5 years to get her to her 10th reunion, which equals $1,000 that will be given in honor of the class of 2013 for the 5th reunion. So we really look at the entire pledge as a way to get to our goal of like $40,000. So it's something to really think about, getting into a pledge in honor of your 5th reunion so that you don't have to like worry, am I giving to Tulane? It can just all be set up and automated. It also helps with our donor retention numbers, which can impact rankings as well as our standings and the U.S. News and World Report. So that's just something to consider. And if you have friends that have questions about giving, we encourage you all to kind of be that liaison. You can also refer them to me. And if we get those 40 more donors, we'll meet our class goal of having 150 donors from the class of 2013. And hopefully that will help us get to our $40,000 goal. The reunion cycle lasts until December, but if people give by November 2nd, we'll be able to honor people reunion weekend by the boards. So like on reunion weekend, all the events, we have the donor boards from the class of 2013 as an opportunity to really honor those who have, chosen to make Tulane one of their top philanthropic interests. So that's a little bit about where we are, and I have a question I'm going to look at here. Yeah, so if you are interested in the fundraising aspect of the reunion, I am happy to work with you all one-on-one on, who may need a little bit of support in terms of giving, so that, you can reach out to your friends and say, hey, I'm on the committee, I've given, and I hope that you will too as a committee member or just as a member of the class. So thanks, Mackenzie, for that question. And I will pause here and let you guys ask any questions about logistics or the committee or class giving. Also, if you have any ideas about how we can continue to increase people to register, happy to talk a little bit about that by chat. So just giving you guys a few minutes, I'll show my green wave beads that you may get while you're here this November. All right, so I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm gonna wrap up and I will send this out to you all as committee members, but thank you all for joining me for these updates. And again, if you have any questions, text or email me. Thanks so much, y'all.